What's happening, guys? So, we're here for another video on this channel, another reaction, and it's a video I stumbled across last night, and I thought, okay, let's hear what we've got to say. What's happening? Yeah, because as it shows in the title, this is about what is happening to people's iPhones. So, I watched the video and I'm listening, and I'm a skeptical person. Yeah, and I was listening for some magic words in the video, and I never heard the magic words. And I'm not talking about please. It was the words that would at least be more convincing that these things may have happened. And it's not more than one. It's more than one person that's talking about what's happening with iPhones that's freaking people out. So what we're going to do is we're going to react to it. Let me show you guys what I'm looking at. So it's from YouTuber that's called A Homestead Journey. This is happening to people's iPhones and it's freaking people out. So, you know what? Let's talk about this because we need to talk about this. I'm sick of them sweatsuits and them corny hats. Let's talk about it. So I'm gonna let the video play. Well, not let it all play because it's a long duration video. Hence, this is not a pre-recorded video, but it is. It's not. It's a pre-recorded video, but I've not edited it after the fact of recording. So let's play it.
So we all have these devices around us that can potentially watch you, listen to you, things like our phones, our TVs, Alexa, things like that. And people are going online and reporting some very strange situations that have been happening recently. And you have to wonder, are hackers finding new ways to spy on you?
Trigger warning PSA.
Our hackers finding a new way to spy on us.
You don't find that suspicious?
Let's hear it. Oops.
I want to make this video because this happened to me, and I've seen 2 other TikToks of 2 girls this happened to. So last night, every night I usually watch YouTube videos before I go to sleep. I listen to like the healing frequencies, or I'll listen to like sound baths or something like that before I go to sleep. So I was laying there watching my YouTube video, and I had actually dozed off, and I twitched and woke myself up. I was halfway awake, and I was like, oh, I need to probably go to sleep. So I was like, I need to turn it off and then go put my phone on charge. My phone was laying next to my head. I'm laying down, right? So I'm laying there for like a few more minutes, and all of a sudden the video is still playing, and I can hear it's like someone took over my, like, I suddenly heard a microphone, like someone hacked into my phone, and I hear like typing, like clicking and poking, like someone's like typing, and I hear breathing, and I hear a man, and
She heard breathing, and she heard a man.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way, yeah.
She heard a man in her iPhone while she was asleep, and she woke up and
I'm looking at my phone and I'm watching it, and like the green light that shows that your camera's being used is on. I was on YouTube, mind you. The video's still playing. It's not an advertisement. And this man, who I'm assuming was not English, said 2 words. Like he said like something, and then he said something else. And I immediately, like, the hair stands up on the back of my neck. I'm terrified. And I think back to the girl who was saying that the same thing happened to her. She was watching YouTube, except she could see the man. Like the man was on her screen and she could see him. And then this morning, my friend sent me a video after I told them what happened she found the video, and another woman said that happened to her. She was watching YouTube as well. So I couldn't see this person. I don't know if it was because my phone was lit up and I was actually like on, in the YouTube app on the screen. The other 2 women said that their phones were dim, like their screens were locked. So like they could see the man. And the woman was saying like, people are hacking into your cameras to like watch you sleep and to like get you to enter your password so they can hack into your account. Well, the video I just watched, this woman's like, he had full access of her phone. Like she was watching him as he was doing this.
Full access to the phone, she's saying.
I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
Full access to next person's iPhone in the middle of the night. I'm going to get onto, there's quite a few people that speak on this, yeah? I'm going to get into the magic word I didn't hear, yeah? Which is leaving me skeptical about all this, despite there's several people that have come out and said that the iPhone's been hacked in the middle of the night, yeah? So, yeah, I'll let her speak. I'll let her have her say, and then, yeah.
And so I'm sitting there watching this happen and nothing else. Like, I immediately, like, sat there, paused the video, like, was looking, like, I didn't touch it. I was, like, sitting away from my phone, look at it, and I'm watching it, like, seeing if anything changed. He was not, like, getting out of the app, obviously, because that would, like, you know, alert me that something else was going on. I, like, pause the video, I start the video again, and I'm making sure, like, it wasn't an advertisement, it was nothing. So, PSA, that is true and that is happening. Get camera covers, be wary at night. Like, this has happened to women at night. This was happening to me at night. This happened at like 10 o'clock at night. And it is very real. People were saying, like, I was like Googling and like researching, and people were saying, like, it's very hard, it's very rare, it's very hard to happen. Like, it's not likely that will happen because of ISO and like iPhone security, but I'm telling you, it did happen to me. So, PSA, terrifying. Oh my gosh. If anyone has tips and tricks and stuff and like additional security parameters that you know that you can set up on iPhone, please let me know. But ladies, get a camera cover for your iPhone at night. Be wary and be mindful.
Hi, I just wanted to share.
So you heard that first woman there talk about how, you know, you need camera covers because, you know, I heard a man on the other end of my phone and it's the middle of the night and the green light was on the iPhone to show that the camera was being in use.
Hey, you ain't going too goddamn far now.
What I can hear not one time, and you're not going to hear it in this clip, unless I've missed it, yeah? What you're not going to hear is, I tried to take a screenshot, yeah? That's what we didn't hear. I did not hear from not one of these women, yeah, that I tried to take a screenshot of the person that was on the other end of my phone.
Boy, you don't sit your stupid ass down. Who the f you think you is?
Now, some people might be thinking, well, you're being a bit harsh because, you know, several people have come out and said that this has happened to that iPhone. And people might be in the comments saying it happened to me as well. Yeah? But why am I not hearing anything about a screenshot being taken or an attempt to take a screenshot or a screen record of this person, this apparent person that was on the other side of their phone? Yeah? Tutus now, they'll get some goofy ass DM from some guy on Instagram trying it, and they'll be quick to screenshot that, talking about, look what this guy said to me, mate. He's trying it on me, mate. Right? So why now for something like this? You know, as serious as being hacked, essentially. Why am I not hearing? Oh, I took a screenshot. I can show you it. This is just like the ghost stories. I saw a ghost here, I saw a ghost there, but nobody around recorded this apparent ghost. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that the hacking doesn't happen and whatever. Yeah, it's not impossible. But this to me just sounds like another ghost story. Yeah. And with how dense people are, especially since 2020, yeah. How do we know that it wasn't no advertisement that was playing? You know what I mean? you just never know.
Accusations. These are not accusations.
You just never know. But anyways, let's hear what this one has to say.
A quick warning. Last night I experienced something that was, well, it was this morning and it was kind of scary. There was a lady on here on TikTok that said that we should not sleep with our phones facing us because she woke up to a man staring at her, and that actually happened to me yesterday or this morning at 4 a.m. I went to sleep around 1 and woke up to a sound of microphones, so I thought I was still a little groggy. It happened.
I'm sorry. Let me just find it. Sorry, let me find it. Where is it? Because all my things moved around.
Stop the cap.
Sorry, not buying it. You know what I mean? I'm not buying it. Now that I'm watching this video, because last night, I was mainly listening to this video. I was listening to it. I wasn't really watching it, but I'm just watching this right now, and this woman's not making it sound believable at all. It just sounds like she's jumping on the hype, yeah, to get some clicks towards her channel to say, "Oh, it happened to me as well, mate." You know what I mean? I'm sorry, but I'm not buying it.
Cap.
I'm not buying it. But let's go on.
And again, looking back, I feel like, at first I thought, okay, they had an open mic. They accidentally left their mic on, and I was able to wake up and see and catch them. But no, I think what they were doing, it was a man, and he was on my screen. He basically mapped into my phone.
She's not even maintaining eye contact with your viewers, man, when talking about the story. I'm sorry, I'm just not believing this. Sorry.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I ain't buying it.
And I think what he was doing was poking me to wake me up so that I would enter my passcode, and he would be able to get in and get my information. Because I had watched that lady's video, that kind of warned me of what. Immediately, I knew what this was.
So I know I'm pausing it quite frequently, yeah, but she's already watched the video prior to this happening. The video of this woman with a so-called story about a so-called man in her phone that was so-called hacking her phone.
Stop the cap.
She already watched it, but yet she was like, "Oh, well, I went to bed and I had a conversation there." Like, you know what I mean? Maybe she didn't believe it. Maybe, let me just play devil's advocate. Maybe she didn't believe it herself, and she's thought, whatever. And then it just happened to her. You know what I mean? But if she believed it at the time of when she watched the video, at least she would have had the phone, I don't know, face down or something, or whichever. But guys, are you buying this story? Because I'm not.
Stop the cap.
So yes, there was a man on my phone, and he was sitting in a computer room, or in a room, bedroom even. He was in a computer chair. He had dual monitors. He was looking at both monitors like this. And that's the only reason at first I was like, no, this isn't real. But once he started looking back and forth to each of his monitors, I knew, okay, he's real. This is real. This is really happening. The other thing that I noticed, he was brown. It's like a brown man. I don't know what nationality. He had black hair.
I beg your pardon?
It was at 4 a.m. And I usually sleep with YouTube on. Is the problem? I'm not going to do it anymore. I sleep with YouTube on so I can fall asleep. It helps me to fall asleep.
Now, so far, we've got a pattern of I was watching YouTube or I had YouTube on before I went to sleep. That's the pattern so far. Now, I don't like to do anecdotes. I fall asleep with YouTube on all the time. And it's never happened to me. I'm not saying that just because of that I don't think that this is true. It's just that the fact that, you know, it's a domino effect with this. And not one of them has turned around and said, I took a screenshot or tried to take a screenshot. But like I said, let a man go in their DMs on Instagram with some goofiness. They'll screenshot it straight away and show everybody. So I don't see why something like this, screenshotting the first thing on the mind. Because it is for everything else. Everything else. You know what I mean? Gal won't need too much of a reason to screenshot their homepage of their phone so you can see how much unread messages they have, for example. Yeah? So a man, a brown man at that, is in your phone in the middle of the night and then no thought of taking a screenshot. Sorry, this is why I ain't buying it.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying?
I ain't buying it.
For the other lady, the phone was facing her, so he was watching her sleep. For me, the phone was facing the ceiling, and when I initially looked at my phone, it was kind of on a dim mode.
You don't
so I
find
could
that
see him.
suspicious?
When I touched my phone, it lit up on the screensaver, and strangely, he phased out, kind of like he cloaked himself to be invisible. But I knew where he was, and I knew what I was looking for, so I could still see him. Like, he was pixelated, but I could still see him. He was still there. And then I moved away from the phone, and it went back to a dim mode, and he was clearly on my phone. He had control of my phone. So
Yeah, control the phone.
Stop the cap.
Again, guys, how much of this are you believing? So we're only the second woman in. How much of this do you actually believe? Yeah. Again, not one mention, just like the other person, not one mention of I took a screenshot. I can show you. I tried to take a screenshot, but the privacy settings won't let me. And you don't even hear that. All this is ghost stories. That's all it is. Nothing that can be proven. You've got no evidence that could substantiate your claims. Yeah. That's all it is. It's just ghost stories. You know what I mean? I could say I saw a ghost out there doing warm-ups. Yeah. I could say I saw a ghost jogging up my street. I could say that. What use is it if I don't have any photographic evidence? You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing out here?
Collective badness.
I couldn't imagine. I mean, joke's on him because I don't have anything. But, you know, I imagine he tried to get my credit card information and my accounts, my bank account stuff. But so I'm gonna have to go and fix that. And I'm turning my phone off at night. So that lady warned me. So I knew.
You know what would have been a joke on him? Yeah. You know what would have been a joke on him? A screenshot that I can show the world who you are. That would have been a joke on him. But you didn't hear that, did you guys? Nope, of course not. Because this story is not real. Yeah? This story, where is it? This story ain't real.
No.
Ain't real.
What I was looking at when it happened this morning at 4 a.m. So now I'm warning you. I'm so sorry, but I'm warning you.
Stop the
Be very
cap.
careful. Just letting your YouTube go at night. Maybe if you're listening to rain sounds or ocean waves. I don't know who it is, but they're watching us.
Whatever you do, do not sleep with your telephone facing you.
So we're third one in now, and this one's gonna come out with pretty much the same kind of story. I mean, all you have to do is just Chinese whispers. Just say something happened, make it sound believable, and then there'll be a domino effect. And soon it will trickle down to a person that's just, you just know it's just bullshit from a mile off. Yeah? And the warranty's worn off. So but you're not going to hear her say, I took a screenshot of that guy. I can show you that guy now. You ain't going to hear that. You ain't going to hear it. Nowhere, in fact, nowhere, Jose Enrique, are you going to hear, I tried to take a screenshot of the guy.
No.
Let's go.
Whether it's daytime, nighttime, don't sleep with your telephone facing you. Y'all, I'm terrified.
Well,
last night, somebody was watching me while I was asleep through my telephone.
Stop the cap.
Now, y'all, I sleep with my phone on the charger, but it's like one of them upright chargers, and it's facing my bed. And I went to bed probably about 12 or 1 o'clock last night. For some reason, I really couldn't sleep. So I went to sleep. I'm a light sleeper. I sleep with the TV on. And I sleep with the rain and thunder sound on. So my room is quiet, all besides the rain and thunder sound that I have on my phone. But my phone goes black or whatever. So when I was asleep, I heard like a microphone, like movement, like somebody was moving a microphone.
Guys, come on now.
Stop the cap.
Come on now, man. Now, it's not impossible for people to go through things and, you think, the same thing happens kind of thing. It just sounds regurgitated now. You know what I mean? They're like, is this video? I just feel like I'm being mugged off right now. Yeah, as a viewer of this video. Like, have I missed the description or something? Does the description say something like, "Oh, we're just pulling your leg. This ain't real." Come on.
And I thought that I was tripping. So I just laid there. And then I heard it again. So I woke up and I looked at my phone.
Really?
And I saw a man with his face on the screen watching me. So y'all, I panicked. And I just jumped up out the bed like where he can see me. I just jumped up. And then I grabbed my phone and I turned it up toward the ceiling, like where he couldn't look at me. And he said, "Come back."
Come back?
He told me to come back.
Whoa.
And then he started speaking a different language. So I immediately started trying to turn off.
So man spoke a different language after saying, "Come back to the screen, mate." So he started going, "Oh, what you want to be?" After saying, "Come back" on the screen. Boy, fam. I mean,
I've seen him do it.
I suppose.
My phone. I turned my cell phone off. He was still on the phone.
Oh.
And he was speaking in a different language for probably about 30 seconds.
Now, somebody's always got a story that goes that bit further. Yeah. If you've been to Tenerife, they've been to 11. Yeah. So she turned, according to her, she turned her phone off and the guy was still there.
You don't find that suspicious? Stop it. Get some help.
Selective badness.
We're still there.
And then it finally went away.
Oh.
I'm just telling y'all, I don't know what that was. That was the first time that has ever happened to me in my life. I had a doctor's appointment this morning. My blood pressure was 100/99. And I don't even have high blood pressure. The doctor was like, "That's unusual." I just want to tell y'all, I need y'all to share this message. Please do not sleep with your phone facing you.
You know what this is, guys? I want y'all to share this message, mate. Get views on that person's channel. That's all it is. Just viewers, just getting that viewership in. Yeah? Share this with everybody that you know. Don't sleep with iPhone camera facing you, because there'll be some guy that will come out and start fighting you. Clout chasing, as people call it. That's all it is.
You don't find that suspicious?
Telling you.
Selective badness.
Sleep with it on the back where they can see the roof, because that was insane. Y'all tell me y'all thoughts on this.
Can someone please explain to me what just happened with the Alexa? You know, the device that listens in your kitchen? I didn't say anything out loud about taking a nap. I didn't text anybody. Nobody knew. Just me. I lay down on my couch to take a 10-minute snoozer, just a little nap. I never normally do this. This is not a routine thing. And she said, "Would you like me to play some soothing musics to help you fall asleep?" Please explain.
Well, to be honest,
I've seen him do it.
In my personal, humble opinion, I don't think it's too far-fetched that these Alexa devices and all that stuff are spying. Of course they are. I mean, about about the whole napping thing, and then it's saying, "You want me to play some soothing music?" I mean, Alexa, AI, all these things, like this is not a shock to me. If anything, that's probably more expected. Alexa saying, "Would you like me to play soothing music?" Of course, these devices are spying on you. I don't doubt that the iPhones, the laptops, and everything like that. I don't doubt that they're spying on you. I don't doubt that not one bit. It's just when man are now saying about there's a guy on the phone and in the middle of the night and all this stuff. Again, ghost stories. That sounds like ghost stories. Yeah. Anytime somebody's talking about some ghost story, it's mainly at night. Number one. Yeah. Number two, I tried to take a screenshot. I didn't hear that. Yeah. So this woman's now saying, "Oh well, nobody else is in the house. It's only me. I didn't even say anything." And Alexa said, while I was falling asleep, taking a nap, whatever, "Would you like me to play some soothing music or whatever?" To be honest, that's more believable than this iPhone goofiness. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, do y'all remember when everyone and their mom was buying an Alexa and everyone was like, don't buy it because it's gonna listen into your conversations? Well, basically, we were right, and now they're getting sued because they literally were caught listening to our conversations and depicting everything we say. I feel like I remember so many times where my Alexa would light up and it literally felt like it was listening to me. I don't know if anyone else experienced that, but I'm sure they have because of this lawsuit.
I am so terrified right now of what just happened in my home. I live alone, and let me just tell you, I did not know this happened with an Amazon Alexa. I don't know why it happened. I do have 3 devices in different rooms, so multiple were responding at once, but one responded for longer, and I'm like I still have chills from this, and I'm honestly a little bit scared. But I asked it to try to turn my TV to the Apple TV input, which has worked before, and I couldn't get it to work again now. But it just whispered at me, and the whisper sounded so creepy. I've never heard anything this scary in my entire life, I don't think. Like, let me recreate for you what it just did. So I said, like, "Alexa, can you change the TV to the Apple TV input?" And then my bedroom one responded, "Sorry, I can't do that." And then once it was done, I heard like, "Would you like me to switch it to Fire TV?" Oh my God.
Now, make of that what you will, people. Make of that what you will. Alexa's now the yin yang twins doing the whisper thing now. Make of it what you will. So this is another one about iPhone now. We're back to the iPhones. Let's hear it.
Currently watching on an iPhone or have an iPhone, please watch this because this is an emergency. There's currently a new way hackers are using to hack into your iPhone, and there's many different articles that are telling us to turn off this one feature that's on by default. Of course, I'm going to show you how to disable this, but basically, these hackers found a flaw in an Apple device, and it's this feature called AirPlay. You could be at a restaurant, coffee shop, any public place, and these hackers can hack into your Apple device without physically touching your device. All they have to do is be connected to the same Wi-Fi as your device. It's not just your iPhone, it's your MacBook, it's your iPad, whatever Apple device you have, they can hack into. Now, why would a hacker want to hack into your Apple device? On your Apple device, you have your passwords, your usernames to your banks, to your social medias, to all of it saved on your iPhone that they can hack into and get. Now, you're going to disable this in a few seconds. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. But the first thing you want to do is see if your passwords have got leaked. The most accurate and easiest way to do this is download this app. Once it's downloaded, you're going to put in your email. It will tell you if your logins have been leaked and where they have been leaked. And it's going to show you half your password so you know it's legit. And to shut off this one feature, you're going to go to your settings, go to general, and then scroll down to AirPlay. Switch it to never, and let's just hope and pray Apple fixes this one mistake.
So I think it's something that we should all be aware of, because honestly, when you have these...
Now, I'm not sitting here to say, "Oh, hacking don't happen." Well, not my phone. I'm not here to do none of that. Yeah. Like, it's no surprise, like I said, it's no surprise that these phones are spying on you, these devices, these smart devices, and Alexa and all these things. That doesn't surprise me. Yeah. But when you got these Chinese whispers about, "Oh, my iPhone in the middle of the night, man," I watched YouTube and then some man came up. Yeah, y'all are taking it to the next level now. Yeah, that's the part that I just don't believe. That's the part that I'm rubbishing off. All the other parts, well, the guy talking about Alexa started whispering like in Yin Yang Twins. I'm a bit, it's one of those.
You don't find that suspicious?
You know what I mean? Well, anyways, let me know what you guys think about this. Is there any truth in this? Have you experienced some hardcore hackings as what's described in this video? Let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, share, comment, subscribe, hype the video, and I'll be, like I said, I'll be posting more videos on this channel on a regular basis. So stay tuned for that, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.